Good morning. I just woke up, gave Coco her last dose of medicine, which she's really happy about. She's feeling much better, back to her old self again, and I'll keep you updated. She's sleeping in her bed right now, doing much better. So I'm going to head up to the house today. What I have planned is get ready for another sale tomorrow. I think I'm going to do the kitchen stuff and clean out the buffet. She has a bunch of silverware in there. And I wanted to maybe put some of the doll making stuff out. I'm not too sure how well it's going to sell or if I should just wait and put it with all the craft stuff. But there's just so much craft and quilting stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to do everything in one sale. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Not really much interest in the furniture. I've been posting it online. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with the furniture. I'll just keep thinking about it. It's not like it has to get out of the house right away. I would like to get the couch out just so I can have some more room in the living room, but it's not really a priority. So I'm just gonna have a one-day sale this time, and we'll see how it goes. Today I'm going to clean out the buffet, get most of the kitchen stuff ready, bring the white table in, do some rearranging, and I'll see where I'm at. So I just got to the house, had some breakfast, looked around, and one of the thoughts that's going through my head is there's just so much stuff here. Even though it seems like I've been working at it for a few months now, I think I'm just going to have to start donating things left and right. Just stop expecting people to pay a lot of money for this stuff, and just, if I'm lucky, I'll get $1 or $2. And if it doesn't sell, just donate it. I feel like I'm just going to be here forever. And I think another thing I'm struggling with right now is I'm doing this all by myself. There's nobody here to say, it's okay, Mindy, just get rid of everything. Because both of my parents were taught to hold on to everything. If they acquired an item, it was valuable and they needed to hold on to it. Because you never know when you're going to need it or when the next time around is the opportunity might come to acquire it. So just hold on to it for forever. And that's kind of the way I was brought up. Just watching my parents' behavior, just holding on to everything, and I'm kind of in the mentality of everything has value. You never know when you might need it, and just in case, just keep it. And I'm trying to get over that mentality because it's not helping me right now. It's really hindering me. I don't have any hoarding tendencies. Somebody asked me that in a previous video. Pretty good about getting rid of things I don't use, but when I'm just in this house and looking at all these things and seeing how much time my mom spent acquiring all of these, and the thought goes through my head like, well, she's not here using it. It's all wasted. Like, why did you buy it if you're not going to use it, Mom? And then I kind of think, well, I need to hold on to it for when she comes back. And it's just this struggle I have right now in my brain where I know I have to get rid of it, but like subconsciously my brain is just telling me to hold on to it for those various reasons that I just described. So I'm sure this is all very normal when you're cleaning out somebody's house. It's just a dilemma I'm facing right now. I'm sure it'll get better, and I just kind of have to force myself to get rid of this stuff because it's not doing anything for me. I'm just spending my free time up here just stumbling over it, really. But my brain keeps thinking, oh, we gotta hold on to it because it's worth something, or my mom spent money on it, so why would I just give it away? So that's just kind of the dilemma I've been facing lately, and I hope it gets better with time. Even if my brain doesn't want me to get rid of stuff, I just gotta tell my hands and my feet to just get rid of it. Because that's the only way this house is gonna get cleaned out, I guess. And on to answering some more of your questions. What do I do for work? Right now, I don't really do anything for work. I am in the business of e-commerce. I do have an Amazon store where I sell products I've designed and created and imported from overseas. However, sales have been going down the past few years, and I'm probably going to shut it down end of this year. It's not really bringing a profit for me. I've been doing Amazon for the past 10 years, and my other e-commerce business is a product I invented called the burrito blanket. You may have heard of it. It went viral in 2019. Unfortunately, I do have a ton of counterfeiters who copied my idea and are undercutting me on price. I do have a website at burritoblanket.com. I'll drop a link down below along with a discount code if you want to support me and buy a burrito blanket. They make great gifts and kids love them. Other than that, I'm really just living off of the proceeds I get from the yard sales I've been having. And I do have a couple rental houses that I live off of the income, along with a few investments in the stock market and treasury bills. So I kind of have multiple streams of income, which I like. I like being my own boss. I like being able to work when I feel like it, and when I don't feel like it, I don't have to work. So that's what I do for work. What did I do before I got into e-commerce? I have a college degree in art and graphic design, and I was a graphic designer for about 7 years until I got tired of that. Then I took a few community college classes in forensics and fingerprints, and I worked for a local law enforcement agency as a fingerprint technician. And then I promoted up into their photo lab department with the same law enforcement agency. So I was there for about 7 years. I wanted to get into crime scene investigation, but I wasn't able to take the classes that they required because I was working during the day and they only offered the classes during the day, so it was kind of a scheduling conflict. So I ended up quitting law enforcement. It was probably a good thing because I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur ever since I was a child. So I just kind of took it as a sign that I needed to start my own business. And I started out freelancing graphic and web design for clients, and I quickly found out that's just not for me. I liked doing the actual work, but it's a lot of marketing and networking and going back and forth with clients, and that's just not something I wanted to do. So that's when I decided to open my Amazon store, and that's how I got into the e-commerce field. I've been doing e-commerce for about the past 10 years, but I think it's time to move on to something else, and I'm kind of in that transition period where I'm trying to figure it out while I'm cleaning out my mom's house, but I'm sure something will come along when the time is right. How did I acquire 2 rental houses? My first rental house is one I lived in for about 3 years, and I moved out and bought the house I'm living in now, so I rented out the first house. That was about 15 years ago. I've had it as a rental since then. My second rental house is the one my mom left for me. It was the house I lived in as a teenager with my parents, and when my mom bought the house that she was in now, that you see in the videos, the other house has kind of sat empty for a while. She did rent it out a few times. It didn't go very well. She had some bad tenants, so it's really just been sitting empty until she passed away, and then I inherited it and I turned it into a rental. So that was probably about 6 months ago. So that's how I got my 2 rental houses. I really like rental income. I think it's a great way to make passive money. I do want to acquire more rentals in the future. Well, I got my visit from Mr. Cat. This is the second time he's been over. I think he wants another meal. Are you still hungry? You must be hungry. It's the second time you're eating. What will I be doing with the channel after the house is all cleaned out? I do want to keep making videos. I think it's really fun having a YouTube channel. I'm not sure what I would film. I do have a lot of stuff at my house I need to clean out, so I can probably make a few more clean out or decluttering videos about that. But I don't know if I want to keep it as a so-called decluttering channel. Maybe just a lifestyle or vlog channel. I'm not sure. I'll probably ask people what they would like me to post about in the future. And I would be open to any suggestions or ideas that you have. One dilemma I'm facing with selling the furniture is I post it for sale on Facebook or Craigslist, and I get people interested and they want to come see it, but I'm only at the house 1 or 2 days out of the week, so I tell them I'll be there Friday, can you stop by? And they're like, yes, but then Friday comes around and I don't hear from them, they don't come over, so they either lost interest or they found something else or they just got tired of waiting. So that's a problem I'm facing with the furniture and trying to sell it. I've looked into local resale furniture stores in the area, and they're just not interested in this style of furniture. It is not popular in this area. I've reached out to some furniture stores across the country that specialize in Scandinavian, teak, modern mid-century furniture, and they like the furniture, but they don't want to pay the shipping costs to ship it across the country. So it's kind of a problem right now. And it's really hard to sell furniture when you're only at the house 1 or 2 days out of the week. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. I guess it's not really a priority to get the furniture out. But I do need to figure out something pretty soon. And people ask, well, why can't you just stay at the house for a month or two and just clean everything out? And I do have my cat back home. She doesn't like traveling to the house. She doesn't like being at the house. I don't really like being at the house. Just all the clutter gives me anxiety, and I miss sleeping in my bed and being in my own house with my things. And I go to the gym every day, and I mean, I could go to a gym up here, but it's just not really the same. I just like being at home with my routine, and I just don't really want to stay at the house for 1 or 2 months continuously. And people ask, why don't you call an auction house to have the furniture auctioned off? And auction houses kind of left a bad taste in my mouth when me and my mom used an auction house to sell off some of my dad's business equipment. What happened was we had to pay to transport it to their auction house, and they sold it for just pennies on the dollar, and we ended up losing money. So it was just a real terrible experience for us. So that's why I'm not too excited about using an auction house. I'm sure there's some really great ones out there, but we just had a bad experience with that. Auctions just don't really bring a whole lot of money. People are just looking for cheap stuff. And the furniture my mom has is really high quality. It's all solid wood. I believe that wall buffet, they actually paid to have it shipped from Denmark or somewhere over in Europe where it was made. They said the shipping was more than the actual piece of furniture. So, I mean, it's an option I have if I just get desperate and need to get rid of it, but it's not really my favorite option right now. I think I'm just going to try just keep on posting it for sale. I might try, somebody mentioned a website called EBTH, and there's a site called App Deco. Basically people bid on it and then they arrange their own shipping to their own location. So I might try that. I don't know. I'm open to other options, but auction house is really at the bottom of the list right now. So I've been working on getting the sale area set up and ready for tomorrow. I cleaned out the buffet. A lot of that stuff is pretty expensive, so I think I'm just going to put that on eBay. There were more candles down there, so I restocked the candle table, and I kind of rearranged things in the kitchen. I think I'm going to open up part of the kitchen this time just because there's not enough space to put everything out. So let me show you what it looks like. So I set up the white table here. I put a lot of the kitchen stuff on it. Moved the office supplies over there. Everything else looks pretty much the same. Been trying to find some things to fill up these shelves here. I'm gonna drop the price on the Bath & Body products. I might try a couple more times, and whatever doesn't sell, I'll just put out for free. I was going to put the table here, but I don't think it's going to quite fit. It's pretty large. So I refilled the candle table. Baskets over here. I got rid of the vases, so I'm displaying more of the kitchen stuff over here. And then people are going to be able to walk through over here. And I kind of set things up over on this side. And that's pretty much it. Nothing in the cabinets for sale. They're pretty much empty, or they just have things that I'm keeping. This is what the kitchen looks like. Move the cleaning stuff over here. Found a lot more stuff for eBay. I will show you that stuff later. And this is the stuff I put out for free. So I have the rest of those binders, glass vases, magazines, and an old tire. It's still all pretty much here. Hopefully it'll get picked up either today or tomorrow at the sale. So it's about 4 o'clock. I haven't really been doing anything too productive. I mostly gathered up a bunch of holiday stuff, put it out in the shed with the other holiday stuff. I'm not sure why I've been feeling kind of down today. Maybe once the sale comes tomorrow, I'll feel a little bit better and I see stuff moving out of the house. I guess it's just part of the process of cleaning out somebody's stuff. I just look around and see things, and it just brings back memories of when we were all together as a family, and we had Thanksgiving together and opening presents under the Christmas tree and celebrating birthdays. So I just feel kind of sad. I think about my parents' marriage and how neither of them are here anymore and their marriage is over and all the good times they shared are over. They're never going to share any more good times together, at least not as they were on earth in their earthly bodies. So part of me just wants to hurry up and get stuff out of here so I can finish, and part of my brain says, well, just donate everything and just get it out of here, and the other half of my brain says I need to get as much money for it as I can because I need the money. I'm not the type of person that just likes to throw money away. I'm very financially conscientious of that. So it's kind of this constant battle in my head about wanting to just hurry up and get over, and the other half wants to kind of take my time and go through everything and just make sure I put the right price on things. I'm not throwing something out that's really valuable, or, you know, doing the wrong thing. I guess that comes from me being a perfectionist. So I really hope tomorrow goes better than today. Not that anything bad happened. I mean, it was a good day. I just kind of feel a little sad. Just being here all by myself and kind of nobody to talk through my feelings with. So I just record it on my phone. So I don't really have anything else to do for tonight. Just kind of walk through the house and randomly pick out stuff that I can put out for sale. So I'll probably just do some more of that, and I'll go through this eBay stuff. So I thought I'd go over some of my eBay finds. So I found these desk organizers, the metal ones. I actually had them out for the past 2 sales, and luckily nobody bought them because I looked them up on eBay, and they're about $20 a piece. And I found these Jeanette glass. I haven't been able to find them on eBay, but I thought they looked really cool. Kind of Japanese soy sauce type. I don't know, I might keep them, but I thought that was cool. And this Oneida ice cream scoop, it's about $10. There's a bunch of other new in box items here, like cutlery sets, carving knife. I can probably get some money out of those. I haven't looked them up yet. Then I remember using these as a kid. We would use these for Thanksgiving. George Jensen, it's from Denmark. I think my parents bought them over there in Denmark on their honeymoon. And it's like a complete set here. They're all stainless steel. And I looked these up on eBay, and they're about $30 to $50 a piece. So there's quite a few pieces here. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them because I really like them. I never understood why we only use them during Thanksgiving. Like, these are cool. I would use these every day. I don't know. I might sell them, I might keep them, I'm not sure yet. Found this new in-box electric knife. These are about $30. And I found this old mini bunt pan. It's cast iron, I think. This is about $20. And this silverware set by Salad Master. And the set's going for about $50. And I found my old keyboard I used to play. I really liked it. With the instruction manual. And it's going for about $40. I also found a crock pot. I think I'm going to keep that just because I'm lazy and I don't like to cook. I found those crystal bowls. I haven't looked those up yet, but they look pretty expensive. If they're not, I'll just donate them. And the hand mixer, I need to look that up. I've had 3 people stop by today for the sale, and I'm like, no, it's tomorrow. They're like, oh, it's not today? I'm like, no, I posted it for Saturday. So I thought that was kind of weird. Maybe it's a good sign tomorrow's going to be a good day. I hope so. Because I could really use a good day. So Mr. Cat came back for his third meal. He wants some dinner. It's almost 6 o'clock. Does anybody feed you? So Mr. Cat was chilling on the couch and then he decided he wanted another meal. So this is the fourth meal I'm giving him. He seems quite ravenous. And now he's staring at the front door, deciding what to do. And his tail wagging. And there he goes. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh. I guess not. There he goes. See you tomorrow. And I finally found my box of baby stuff. I know she had a baby book for me, and I finally found it. So, just going to go through this box of baby stuff and call it a night. It's almost 7 o'clock and it's getting dark out. So, overall, I think I had a pretty productive day. Got a lot of stuff out for the sale. Got everything set up and priced. And I'm just hoping for a good sale tomorrow. So, I'll see you tomorrow.